Good afternoon, Mr. Peltola. Can you hear me adequately?
Yes, I can, Honor. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you today?
Not too bad.
Today we are going to witness the opening of a courtroom case that's already charged with tension. Mr. Pella appears on video, still sore from being in holding as the judge calls the matter. This first exchange sets the stage, establishing the stakes and hinting at unusual legal arguments ahead. You can feel the room's energy as the courtroom gears up for what's about to unfold.
Feeling a little rough, sore from being in a holding cell 3 days, but other than that, I'm okay.
All right, let me call your matter so we're on the record, please. People of the state of Michigan versus Drew James Peltola, 247819SM. Mr. Peltola appears from the Dickinson County Jail. Counsel at first appearance is Abby Anderson, who appears via video Zoom. And the prosecution is not here today of their own choosing. Mr. Peltola, before we went on the record, indicated he could hear me adequately, and he was all right other than being sore from being in the holding cell for 3 days. In respect to the matter, then, Mr. Peltola, I do have an advice of rights here with your signature. I do see it looks like the copyright insignia. I know that we have discussed the issue of the sovereign citizen in the past. Mr. Peltola, can you tell me what your position is today, please? After telling me what your full legal name is, if you would.
Okay, I'm an appellation known as, all capital letters, Drew James Peltola, with a common law copyright as a sui juris human, as a non-citizen, a not American national. That's defined in the United States Code. I'd like to have my lawyer finish talking. She told me not to talk unless she could talk first.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Anderson.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have discussed these matters with Mr. Peltola. First, he agrees to be referred to as Mr. Peltola for purposes of...
Here we dive into the unusual legal identity claims of Mr. Pella, who insists on being recognized in ways most courts never see. His lawyer clarifies the ground rules, ensuring he understands the rights under misdemeanor and bond violation proceedings. Every word adds suspense as the courtroom navigates these unorthodox claims, blending legal procedure with a high-stakes personal assertion.
These hearings, we have gone over both the advice of rights for misdemeanor and bond violation. He indicated he understood and signed both. As to the allegations, we went over the maximum penalties. We would waive the formal reading. He is tendering not guilty pleas and requested an attorney. Ms. Mashik-Lasala has assigned Nancy Schaub to represent him.
All right, very well. As indicated by Ms. Anderson, Mr. Peltola has agreed for purposes of his criminal prosecution to be referred to as Drew James Peltola. His position in respect to how he should be recognized legally has been stated for the record and is preserved for the record, as well as stated on the advice of rights form concerning both the general misdemeanor advice of rights, although the bond violation advice of rights doesn't so indicate, the court will recognize his position for purposes of both advice of rights. Concerning the matter, then, is this a good mailing address for you, Mr. Peltola, on River Street in Niagara?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just trying to move back into Michigan, so I've been working, and that's the address that I use because that's my domicile. I always return to every day or once a week or whatever. Because the Michigan residents, I'm not even sure. I would not like to talk about that in court, but I'm trying to move back into Michigan. I'm just having a heck of a time doing it.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do then, Mr. Peltola. Over there, let's see if I have one in my file first. Ms. Anderson, I don't see a waiver of extradition. It sounds like he's going to need to go back and forth to Wisconsin, and we'll address that momentarily. In respect to the matter, though, Mr. Peltola, there is a waiver of extradition form over there at the jail. I'm going to have you sign.
Tension spikes as the judge introduces the waiver of extradition. Mr. Pella hesitates, questioning how to sign it. Copyright, non-citizen, human. The courtroom holds its breath while the judge patiently explains the legal consequences. This moment captures the real stakes, A single signature could decide his freedom to move between states, and the suspense is palpable as he finally signs.
And that if you need to go into Wisconsin as part of this. In regard to the matter that, what?
How do you want me to sign this? If you want my copyright, do you want me sui juris, just so you understand, like I wasn't trying to harm you or any other woman?
Well, I don't
do you
feel
want my
that
copyright for this?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
You
sorry,
want
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you want my copyright on this? Do you want me as a human or me as a sui juris non-citizen national?
I just want your signature and the date, and whatever you want to put in addition to that is fine with me.
All right, thank you. Can I have a pen?
Your Honor, while Mr. Peltola is signing that, we did discuss the waiver of extradition. He just wanted that answer clarified.
It's been a while since I've read the Unified Court, but I believe this is right. I signed it for you correctly. So.
All right. Perfect. All right. If you give that to the jailer, Mr. Peltola, I want to go over with you what it means to sign that waiver. I know we've done this before, but I'll just
Now the judge outlines the bond conditions, and the tension shifts to consequences. Alcohol, controlled substances, marijuana restrictions, and residency reporting all come under scrutiny. Every instruction carries weight, as any violation could instantly return Mr. Pella to custody. The courtroom drama is in the details, and you can sense the pressure building as rules are laid down with no wiggle room.
refresh your memory.
Oh.
And let me start by saying, so long as you come back to court voluntarily for all your court appearances, this does not become relevant. But if you don't come back to court, let's say, for example, you stayed in Niagara or somewhere else like that, normally you're entitled to what's called an extradition hearing before you are returned to Michigan to fight the charges that you didn't come back to court for.
Yes.
Under an extradition hearing umbrella, you have the right to an open court hearing. You have the right to have a lawyer at that hearing. And if you're indigent or without funds, one is assigned for you. The purpose of an extradition hearing allows you to challenge the legality of your arrest and return to Michigan. For example, you could demand issuance and service of a Michigan governor's warrant for your arrest. You have the right to obtain a writ of habeas corpus. Like I said, all to challenge the legality of your arrest and return to Michigan. When you sign a waiver, what?
I said I won't resist, man. Never
All
mind.
right, I'm just
Go ahead, Your Honor. I
explaining.
apologize.
I'm just explaining to you what that document is that you're signing, okay, for the record. That's all. I'm not suggesting, implying, or anything else. I'm just explaining, all right?
Thank you.
All right. So when you sign that waiver, then what that means is, and like I said to start with, so long as you come back to court, everything is hunky-dory or everything is all right. But if you don't come back, when you sign that waiver, you have given up your right to that type of a hearing that I just explained. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So that's what that means. So when I'm setting bond, I need that form back because I'm going to do the following in respect to your bond. And this can cover both the bond violation and the underlying charge of disorderly. All right, first off, you must sign a waiver of extradition as a condition of your bond. So long as you do, you can go back and forth between Michigan and Wisconsin for residency. Are there other reasons, Mr. Peltola? Do you work there? Do you have court appearances, medical treatment, family visitation, anything like that?
My family visitation almost every day, my mother, and I have
All
court issues that got pushed back, I believe like 5 months, 6 months, something like that. I gotta
All
find
right,
out the
so-
exact date on it.
Residency, court appearances, family visitation. If it expands beyond that, talk to your lawyer first, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you are not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or non-prescribed controlled substances. You must submit to random PBTs and drug screens as a condition of your release. Don't go into
Yes.
businesses that sell alcohol for use inside, such as bars and taverns. Now, do you have a medicinal marijuana card?
I do not. I did at one time, Your Honor, but at the current moment, I do not.
All right, so for the moment then, both medicinal and recreational marijuana use and possession are prohibited until further order of the court. That changes, you make sure and get it to your lawyer.
The hearing wraps up with a clear, no-nonsense warning. Comply with bond rules or face serious consequences. Mr. Pella reassures he is sober, the lawyer ensures he understands, and the judge confirms court dates. This closure ties together suspense and resolution, leaving viewers with a complete picture of accountability and stakes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
Would bring the issue to the court if you got your card back. In regard to the matter then, stay off of the property of East 7th Avenue in Norway.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not engage in any assaultive, threatening, harassing, or intimidating behavior towards any person while you are on bond. If you relocate for any reason, you must provide the court with an updated address and phone number within 7 days of any change. I am going to set the bond. All right, so you are in one of those unique positions, Mr. Peltola, where you have come before the court for your arraignment. Already behind you, or what you're being arraigned on, is both the underlying charge and a bond violation. So usually people will have an underlying charge and then whatever, week 2, 3 later, they come back with the bond violation. And when people are arraigned, I always give them a talk and tell them that if you come back with a bond violation, you're going to make it really hard for me to say, gee, I should let you back out into the community again. You, however, have not had that talk. You are having it today, and you are having it on both the underlying charge and the bond violation. So my pep talk is this, Mr. Peltola. I'm going to set the bond accordingly and give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you come back in here with another violation, I'm going to say, gee, Mr. Peltola, I had the talk with you, and you went out and did the same thing I told you not to do. So I'm telling you, don't violate your bond and make me have a reason to keep you in custody pending resolution of your case. I'll set your bond right now at 1,000 PR. That's on both the bond violation and the underlying charge. They're going to let you back out, Mr. Peltola. Don't go back out and start drinking and do this again because, like I said, you'll leave me no choice. All right?
Oh, Your Honor, honest to God, I'm not even on drugs anymore. I wasn't sick. The only reason.
Hold on.
Nope.
I can see Miss Anderson almost doing cartwheels back there. She does not want you to talk until you have a chance to talk to your lawyer. Is that right, Miss Anderson?
That is correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Peltola, do you understand? She wants you to talk to your lawyer before you tell me anything, all right?
Yes, I understand, Ms. Lacoste, or Judge Lacoste.
Thank you, Mr.
Honor.
Peltola. We will see you soon. Your bond will come over, your writing dates, your lawyers. Make sure you call her when you get out and, you know, have a meeting with her. All right, Mr. Peltola?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else on this file then, Miss Anderson?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a good day, Mr. Peltola.
You as well.
Thank you.